Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out, slinging spells. I hate your deck. We want to give you the true LGS experience. We show up, sling spells, and have fun. Now meet our players for this episode.
What's up, everyone? It's Lynch from I Hate Your Deck. This is a Patreon episode. We have all of our patrons here. Well, not all of our patrons, but 3 of them that happen to be here in this room, and they'll see to battle out who is the best patron.
He loses.
I love playing Paper Magic with my friends and my patrons. And if you haven't joined our Patreon, come join. Help support the channel so we can keep making this happen. You can talk to me in the Discord or play with a bunch of other fans around the world in the Discord. So check out and support our Patreon. We appreciate it. Let me talk about what I'm gonna play. Okay. I'm going to play Doric, Nature's Warden. Legendary creature, Tiefling Druid, Vigilance. When Doric enters the battlefield, search your library for a forest card, put it into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Whenever Doric attacks, you may pay 1 generic and 1 green if you do Transformer. She transforms into Doric Owl Bear Avenger. Vigilance, Trample Bear Bird. When this creature transforms into the Owl Avenger, other legendary creatures you control get +2/+2, gain trample to end a turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, transform Doric. It's mono green beatdown with big creatures. Legendary matters. This is from the D&D Secret Lair.
My name's Matt. I'm here playing Kelsian the Plague, red, white, black, Vigilance, Haste. Kelsian the Plague gets +1/+1. For each experience counter you have, I can tap Kelsian to deal 1 damage to target creature I don't control. When that creature dies this turn, I get an experience counter. So I just look to get Death Touch on him and then ping creatures around the board, get experience counters, and then swing in for big damage.
I've never seen that commander before. That's a
First time on the show, live in Long Beach, so excited to be here and making new friends and playing Paper Magic.
It's Randy again. What's up, everybody? Hopefully this time will be a dub. Hopefully it does better, but today I'm going to be playing Ian Malcom,
Chaotician? What is it?
Chaotician. There you go.
Wow.
Chaotician. Wow. Wait. You can say this, but you can't say your own commander?
I like how me saying something right shocked you.
Yeah, I wrote Ian Malcom, Chaotician. It's a 2/2 human scientist. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, that player exiles the top card of their library. During each player's turn, that player may cast a spell from among the cards they don't own, exiled with Ian Malcom, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it. So in other words, I'm group hugging. I'm letting you guys draw cards, I'm being helpful. It's just that everybody else gets to play each other's cards, but you don't get to play your own cards. Let's make that very clear.
I didn't come to play my own cards.
I'm back. I'm here. My record right now, my win percentage is lower than my high school GPA, so I need
What's your name?
My name is Ray. I'm back again. So today I'll be playing something different. I'll be playing Slimefoot the Stowaway. It costs 1 generic, 1 black, 1 green for a legendary creature fungus. It says whenever a sapling I control dies, Slimefoot the Stowaway deals 1 damage to each opponent and I gain a life. And I can pay 4 generic and create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. So this is about Dragon Tribal. This is about getting big, beefy dragons out as fast as I can. It's about making as many saplings as I can and sacking them for value and doing things. I wanted a cool tribe that no one ever does, so I threw away Chowderfang and made Slimefoot, and here we are.
To new Commander players, make sure you have your Rule Zero and pre-game conversations so you can make sure you have a fair, balanced game and have fun and make sure everyone's cool with your proxies or whatever else you got going on, because Magic should be fun and should always be having fun with friends. Woo.
I hate your deck.
All right, now let's roll to see who goes first.
Today's the day.
No, it's not.
Again?
God, dude, 6. Okay, let's draw 7. Take it away, Randy.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Training Center. Training Center enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more gracious opponents. And Ray. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn, play a Luxury Suite, which will come in untapped unless 2 of you would like to resign right now.
Oh, you?
It'll come in tapped.
Funny you should.
I'm gonna scoop and spite scoop so you can't win.
So it's not
Damn.
even the wins, it just comes in tapped.
That's true, right? That's some spite.
That's hurtful.
And that's it, I pass.
All right, I draw for turn. I will play a Lair of Hydra, which, because I don't control more than 2 other lands, it doesn't enter tapped. I can tap it for green, or I can pay X in green until end of turn. Lair becomes a Hydra, XX, green Hydra creature. It's still a land, but X can't be 0. This is where things get spicy, and if I fly too close to the sun.
What is happening?
I'm not looking
It's a
forward to
Jewel Lotus.
Oh
my god. So I'll tap the green, crack the Jewel Lotus, and I'll cast Doric. She out here in these forest streets.
On these trails.
Doric's out here in the trails. Vigilance, but when she ETBs, I will get to search for a forest card and put it into the battlefield, then shuffle. So I will go grab that. Okay, so my forest came in tapped. I'm gonna shuffle and pass to Ray.
Draw for turn. Play a Verdant Catacombs. I'll tap it, crack it, sack it, lose a life. Let me see if I'm gonna do anything else. I will, okay. I'm gonna shock in an Overgrown Tomb, boom, boom, tap it, a Elves of Deep Shadow, and then I will pass the turn. I can tap it, I add a black, and it deals 1 damage to me.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Wow, this is already fun. Let's play an island, and then I will tap 2 to then play a Thought Vessel. I have no maximum hand size. I can tap it for a colorless. I'm done.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
That's what she said.
Play a Battlefield Forge as land for turn. Can tap for a colorless or tap for red or white to take 1. And I'm going to tap this for a white, taking 1. For Grateful Apparition, flying. Whenever Grateful Apparition deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, proliferate. And pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'm going to play Forest.
I think Glinch is public enemy number 1.
Ooh,
Yeah, for
yes,
sure.
yes.
Let's all team until he dies, and then we'll play.
Yeah, Patreon. Team Patreon?
Yeah.
Team Patreon versus...
Yo, PPP.
I don't like the way you're talking. I will go to combat.
This is gonna hurt.
I will swing with Doric. She's got vigilance. Whenever she attacks, I may pay. If I do Transformer, I'll pay 2 green.
Yeah.
She will transform to an Owlbear Avenger with vigilance and trample, and it's a 6/6. The other stuff doesn't matter because it says other legendary. So it's 6/6 trample vigilance.
At me?
At you, Commander
Okay.
Dammy. No other actions, and I pass turn.
Okay, I will untap. I'll upkeep, and I will draw.
We're circling back to Ray's like, oh, I'm gonna play Saplings. Never mind, I'm playing food.
No.
Are you playing food?
No.
Turning my Saplings into
Dragon
food.
Tribal, I told you.
Dragon?
Yeah. Play a Forest for turn. Tap 2, and I'll play Elvish Farmer. It's a very old card that says, during your upkeep, put a spore counter on Elvish Farmer. And I can pay 0, remove 3 spore counters from Elvish Farmer to put a Sapling token into play. Or I can pay 0, sack a Sapling to gain 2 life. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, mountain. And after that, I'm going to tap Thought Vessel and an island to play Lore Broker. 1/2 human rogue. I tap it, each player draws a card, then discards a card.
I like that.
Right now?
No, not right
Well,
now.
untap
Well,
it when you tap
I can tap it.
That's why I projected what I
Yeah.
want in life versus what actually
Now?
Oh, so you
mean now we draw a card, discard a card?
Draw who? say draw
Say
again,
please,
motherfucker.
say it.
Draw again.
Say, I double dog dare you.
Yeah. I bet you would make a motherfucker draw.
Yeah.
I'm done. Go ahead and go.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Now I feel bad for hitting you. Look how you've changed the
Yeah,
turn.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Plains as my land for turn.
Nice.
I'm going to tap 3, taking 1 from Battlefield Forge to cast my commander, Kelsian the Plague, Vigilance Haste, gets +1/+1 for each experience counter. I can tap to deal 1 damage to target creature, and if that creature dies this turn, I get an experience counter. I'd like to move to combat.
I have nothing to stop you from doing that.
I'm going to swing a 1/1 flyer at Lynch for 1.
I will take the 1 in the air for 1.
And then I pass the turn.
1 is the loneliest number. Untap, upkeep. She transforms back into her tiefling self.
Tiefling.
Tiefling, trifling motherfucker.
D&D people will get mad at you.
I don't doubt what you're saying at all. I'm gonna play a forest for turn. Go to combat. I guess welcome to the show. I like having fun. When people do something and it feels fun, we do it.
Yeah, damn it. That's why I can't win a game.
I'm gonna go to combat. That is, but we have fun, don't we, Ray? Yeah. On attack trigger, because I'm gonna attack, choose to pay the 2, transform her into the Owlbear Avenger.
I declare no blocks.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to cast a Staff of Titania. It's an equipment artifact. Equipped creature gets +X for X number of forest you control. Whenever equipped creature attacks, you create a 1/1 green forest triad land creature token, and equipped it costs us 3. I passed the Fazoli.
I'm gonna eat the pasta. Untap, upkeep,
Kentucky.
Shout out, John. Pasta with Fazoli. Okay.
Hey,
Do you have any black sources?
I do have a black source.
Okay. Play an Exotic Orchard. You for sure have black, right? You're not
Yeah, I
lying.
got black.
Okay. Good. On upkeep, sorry, I get a spore counter. And that's all.
You like to sack it. I like to sack it. You like to sack it.
Pay 4, pinging myself for 1 from Elves of Deep Shadow. Dink. I'll play Explosive Vegetation. It just says, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them on the battlefield tap. Then shuffle your library.
Can I copy
Counter.
that?
I'm not going to do anything after I get my lands, but I will get 1 forest and 1 swamp and a play tap, and then I will pass the turn to you.
untap, upkeep, draw. Island. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna tap 2 to play Ominous Seas.
Ominous.
Ominous Seas. English is hard for me today. Jeez. Enchantment. Whenever you draw a card, put a foreshadow counter on this card. Remove 8 counters from this card. Create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. Cycling 2. So that's just sitting there.
Yes, hopefully it doesn't foreshadow that I get destroyed by that.
What?
token.
Never.
Just a little 8/8.
Yeah.
Oh, the little cut, baby cut.
I will pass the turn.
On your end step,
Yes.
I'm going to tap Kelsian. That's a 1/1?
1/1.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap it to deal 1 damage to your elf.
No, that makes sense. I was.
Real quick though, that didn't have summoning sickness?
It's got haste.
Oh, yeah, he could have done it whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't attack with it.
So that's cool. It will die.
I will make 1 experience counter, and then I'll move to my turn, untap, upkeep, draw. He gets +1/+1 for each experience counter.
Oh, and that just stays in the board.
Yes.
That's up
Yeah.
there.
There's 3 cards in Magic that can actually stop experience counters.
Until I'm dealing with their trauma,
Crazy.
when I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, now I'm getting hit in the face.
Yes.
It's like boxing. In other sports, you might be able to be lazy. In a boxing, if you're lazy, you're getting punched in the face. You'll learn to start dodging.
I'm gonna play Plains as my land for turn. I am going to move to the combat. Swing my Grateful Apparition at, you just ramp so hard, at Ray for 1 in the air. And I will swing.
Well, I'd rather not get hit by anything.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit you because you're the
I
easiest
love
attack.
that. I love
Okay,
that. I'd
how
rather
about-
not get hit.
You don't hit me, I get rid of Lynch's commander.
I think you should do that anyway.
Only if it swings at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing
Okay.
Kelsian at you
For 3.
for 3
Like
commander damage.
The commit, the confidence, no poly. He's like, I'm good, thanks.
For blockers,
Yep. So I will declare no blocks. I will take the 1 damage from Grateful Apparition.
It's like the 3.
on combat damage, I will proliferate, so I will get a second experience counter.
3, 1.
And then in my second main, I'm going to tap a black and 2 for a Read the Bones. Scry 2, draw 2, lose 2. Scry my 2.
Scry 2 first.
I will draw these 2. Actually, no, I'm gonna bottom this one. Draw my second card.
And then you lose 2 life.
Yep, lose 2, thank you. And then I'm going to tap this Plains for a Wayfarer's Bauble. I can tap 2 and sack it, search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the play tapped, then shuffle my library. And with that, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, Owlbear transforms back into
Tiefling Druid.
Tiefling. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Draw for turn. I'll tap 3. I will attempt to equip my commander.
Sounds good. And now right now it's getting +3.
4 plus 4.
Why?
Oh my god.
It's not a forest.
He's gonna say bad words.
Because Ray keeps ruining his fun.
I know, I'm sorry.
You couldn't give me something that makes it a forest.
What do you want from me?
I think for that you should attack Ray.
For the bad news, I'm coming at Ray.
Yeah.
Whenever
Yes.
a creature attacks, though, it will now get a forest druid.
On attack,
Yeah.
then it would be, I would take that extra damage. Because the force isn't playing, it's equal to the number of forests. Total on the board is 7 commander coming at me.
7 commander command.
I will declare no blocks, I'll take 7. 7.
He said, right? We can be emotional people.
Yeah, exactly. Ask Sean.
Sean, the salty man, the salty man. Can we visit the salty man? It just goes over your French fries. And
Yeah, right, it's just Sean.
just walks. You're like, I didn't get enough salt. Magical Ghost Sean comes in and gives you all the salt in your fries.
Yeah, exactly. I will move to my untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. On upkeep, I get a sport counter. Draw for turn. I will play a swamp for turn.
Green players, man.
Douchebags.
Ramping like that, no.
Tap 5, and I will play Tender Shoot Dryad. It has Ascend. If I control 10 more permanents, you get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pain. That's okay.
I thought he had 10 the way you did the.
Yeah.
No, I know this
You
card.
sighed, and I was like,
This
shit,
card,
man.
This card is annoying. This card
What
is
does it
very
do if you had
annoying.
10?
At the beginning of each upkeep, I create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. That happens regardless.
Oh, regardless.
Saplings get +2/+2 as long as I have the city's blessing. So all I get right now is saplings, but once I get to 10, then they get stronger. Then I will keep my mana open and I will pass the turn to you.
Untap, upkeep.
On your upkeep, I will make a sapling token.
Go ahead.
Ba-dink. Go ahead.
Thank you. I will draw now. And when I draw, I get a counter on the Seas enchantment. I will then play a mountain. What I want to do...
Yeah, let's see. What are you casting?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Main phase holder.
Holding priority
Yeah,
forever.
Let's tap 3. I'm 1 colorless, 1 red, 1 blue. I'm gonna play Ian Malcolm. 2/2, Human Scientist. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, that player exiles the top card of their library. During each player's turn, that player may cast a spell from among them. Among the cards they don't own, exiled with Ian Malcolm, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it.
Life finds a way.
Life always finds a way.
Spielberg shows him tie the two seatbelts together to continue to show the theme of life finds a way.
Okay.
Jurassic Park, first one.
I'm going to tap 1 red, and we're going to have some fun with a little burning inquiry. Each player draws 3 cards.
Oh.
Then we discard 3 cards at random.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't like that.
okay, response.
Pass.
Response.
Pass.
I don't have one either, so let's all draw 3, and then each one of us will do the discard 3 cards at random.
But after your second card, so I'm gonna draw 1, and then I'm going to exile the top card of my library. After your second card, you have to exile the top card of the library, then you get to draw your third one.
And then after that happens, then we all discard
3 cards at random.
Correct.
at random. After we've drawn all the cards.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's resolve.
Let's do it in order.
So I'll draw 1, and then I will exile the top card of my library, Evolving Wilds, and then I draw my last 2.
So I'm
Draw
gonna
your
draw
2.
2. And then I'm gonna exile 1 to John's ability and Evolving Wilds.
Go ahead and put that right there.
Just put it in the pile.
Yeah, just put it in the pile right there.
And then I'll draw my third card.
Lynch.
Draw my first 2 cards. And then exile.
Flip it.
Oh, Kodama of the East Tree.
Ooh.
That's a hot flip.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not happy about that. And then I'll draw this card.
Right?
Okay.
Right.
I will draw my 2 cards. Flip. Ooh, Jahira, Friend of the Forest.
Put it in the pile.
Okay.
And then draw your last card.
Draw my last card. Thank you.
And because I drew 3 cards, I put 3 more counters onto my Omniseas enchantment. Now we all discard 3 cards at random.
Okay, everyone pick one.
Pick one.
Pick one.
This card.
Awesome.
You fool, it's this one.
All right, so I'm gonna flip the 3. Alondra, Sky Dreamer, Resculpt, and Blasphemous App.
All right.
All right, let's go those.
1, 2, 3, go. Ooh, I got Toxic
Toxic Deluge, Council's Judgment, and you are already dead. That's kind of sad.
Ooh, okay.
Those are good
Those
cards.
are really good cards. Okay,
Hot
Lynch.
discard.
Let's go here.
Right,
3,
1,
2,
2,
1.
Boom. Oh, I got Kogla.
Surek and Gorklaw.
Yes!
You had some spice in there.
I got rid of
I-
Final
I-
Destination.
I hate to say this was
definitely.
in my opening hand, but this one I just top decked. So these go and these are discarded.
All right, here we go. Joke's
we
on
go.
you guys. I don't even want these cards.
3, 2, 1. Forest.
Orin Reef.
Phyrexian Altar.
Ooh, that's good.
Combo piece.
That's
combo.
good.
Combo.
You don't even want that one.
Fatality.
I don't even want that one.
Brutality. Friendship.
One of these is not like the other.
Okay, during each player's turn, that player may cast a spell from among them that they don't own. You can't play this, I can't play the Evolving Wilds, you can't play your Evolving Wilds, you can't play yours.
Well, sounds like you can't play lands. You can only cast spells.
Exactly. So,
There's only 2 available
so
targets.
there's 2
Yeah.
available targets, so we can just exile ours.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just keep these 2.
Yep.
And then on your end step, is your counter guy, is that a creature?
This thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it?
0-2.
0-2. Okay. Well, then on your end step, I will tap to deal 1 damage to your Saproling token.
Okay.
On that, I will get another experience counter and move up to 3.
All right.
Untap, upkeep,
On your upkeep, Tennessee Dryad triggers, I'll make a Sapling token.
and it comes right back. And draw for turn.
You know this is fodder, right?
Going to play a land for turn. Mountain.
Those, I feel like I won out of us. Those are some hot discards. Hims too. He had removal.
And then he took all the good stuff. It's like, oh shit.
You have 1 upside down card. As you were.
I did.
All right, I'm going to tap a black and 2 more, or sorry, black and 3 more to play a Siphon Mind. Each other player discards a card from his or her hand, and I draw a card for each card discarded this way.
Okay.
I am going to discard. I've been actually wanting to do this
Oh no.
because I'm never going to get there. Ullamaga, the Infinite Gyre.
Oh, okay. That's
So that's
fair.
going to just shuffle
Your graveyard
my
back in.
graveyard back in.
I will discard Flash Foliage.
Mystics, Replica Rider.
I was really hoping you guys were gonna get one of these when you pulled it. I was like, dude, please get this out of my hand.
Draw your cards.
I'm gonna draw my
Draw
3.
2, and then exile your. Actually,
I draw
no,
1.
You draw
and
Why
I'm
is it
gonna
drawing
exile.
Go ahead and exile
So
now.
this is my exile. It's a swamp.
Exile
It'll
list.
stay exiled, and then I will draw my additional 2.
Ulamog Infinite Gyre says when it enters the graveyard, you shuffle your graveyard back into your library. So that trigger happened.
All right, I'd like to move to the combat.
I pass priority.
Pass priority.
Pass.
Okay, 31 life, 39 life. I'm kind of scared of Lynch, but he's got a big
That's a
blocker here.
Voltron, but 1 blocker.
Your Voltron's a little bit bigger than mine right
Then
now.
that
Yeah.
doesn't fly.
Yeah.
You know what?
I am going to swing at Lynch with my 1/1 flyer, and I will swing Kelsian. You know,
hope
you
you
just
draw
drew me a
cards.
lot of cards.
I drew you
like
cards.
that. So Ray, I'm gonna swing at you with my commander, which is currently a 5/5.
Okay, Vigilance Haste, correct?
Vigilance Haste.
I will declare Chump Block with Sapperling.
All right, and move to damage. You took your 1.
Nope, now I do.
Sapperling dies. On combat damage, my Grateful Apparition will proliferate my experience counter up to 4. That I will pass the turn.
Untap.
On your upkeep, I will make a Sapperling token.
Every upkeep?
Every upkeep.
Damn, draw.
Did the city's blessing yet?
No, you keep holding him down.
Yeah.
Thank God. Oh, sorry. I should have discarded 1 card at my end step. Silent Arbiter.
Let's go to combat. I'm gonna attack with Doric, which will transform to the Owl Bear. I will pay for it. Currently a 10/10, but on attack trigger, it will get another Druid.
That's an 11/11.
That's a scary owl bear.
So now it's an 11/11.
Eventually, those experience counters are gonna get out of hand.
Yeah.
Eventually, those Sapperlings are gonna get out of hand.
Nah.
I helped you draw cards.
He also made you discard your
He
Devastation.
shuffled everything in.
I don't know. Luckily.
I let you discard your Ulamog.
If you don't swing at me, everybody gets to draw a card.
I think you want to do that anyway.
I do want to. Lore Broker. Just by tapping it.
Do you want to tap it now for that?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
During combat?
Yeah, we can wait to do it later. It's fine.
I'm at 7 commander, right?
You are a 7 commander. That would put you dangerous. So let's try it. I'll swing at you.
Okay. Do you guys have any responses to Lynch declaring attacks at me?
No, but total right now, it's 11 on the board, right?
Yes, it is.
So fuck around and find out what you get.
I'm going to tap a white, taking 1 for a Path to Exile, targeting your commander. Remove target creature from the game. Its controller may search his or her library for a basic land card. Put that card into play tapped, then shuffle his or her library.
Okay, so I will get a forest.
I rammed you.
You did.
Best friends now.
Exactly.
Boom. Boom.
Everybody, go ahead and draw a card and discard a card during damage step, even though there was no damage. I'm gonna tap Lore Broker, which is going to draw a card, then you discard a card.
I will draw a card. And then because I draw a card to exile,
Yes, you exile the top card of your library.
Veil of Summer.
Ooh, it's a good card. I'm gonna discard Greed.
I'm gonna discard Steve.
Molten Psyche.
I'm gonna discard Paducah Gardener. Now you know I had a card upside down.
Ah.
I tried to play it off. I tried to play it off real cool, like, oh, whoops.
That's probably the only one that gets you the excuse.
The counter is 5 out of 8 now.
Cast Sky Shroud Claim for 4. Sky Shroud Claim, search your library for up to 2 forest cards, then put them on the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Take my library, I'll get the 2 on the battlefield, put my library back. I'm gonna then spend the 2, cast Time of Need. It's a sorcery. Search your library for a legendary creature card revealed, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library.
Ooh.
Priority.
Scary.
Priority.
Pass.
I think to be safe, I'm just gonna get the Viper Fang, because it'll make my commander hexproof at least.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, I make a Sapperling token. I now finally have the City's Blessing. So I'm ascended, all my Sapperlings get +2/+2. So these are all 2/2s. And then I'll draw. I will play Undergrowth Stadium for turn. It comes in untapped because I have 2 more opponents. I finally did the thing from turn 1.
Yeah, you're a bit behind.
Welcome to the party.
But I wanted to. Tap 4, and I will cast my commander finally. So I will play Slimefoot the Stowaway. Whenever Sapling I control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and I gain a life. Only one of these
Can swing.
can swing. I'm going to sacrifice.
By the way, you missed an upkeep trigger.
Thanks. I get a sport counter. Fine. I will remove the sport counters, and I'll make another Sapling token. So these 2 have Summoning Sickness. This one does not. They're all 3/3s because of Tender Shoe Dryad. I will then sacrifice one of the Saprolings to Elvish Farmer's ability, letting me gain 2 life. Boom, boom. On sacrifice trigger, a Saproling died, each opponent takes 1 life, and I gain 1 life. So I ping you all for exactly 1 damage.
Take me.
I got you. And I'll bring you up 1.
Then I will pay 3, and I will play Fungal Rebirth. I will return target permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. If a creature died this turn, I create 2 1-green Sapling. So I'll make 2 more Sapling tokens, and I'll go get a permanent from my graveyard to my hand. And I'm gonna go get Phyrexian Altar. Fortunately, I am out of mana, but let me think what I want to do. I'm going to swing the 3/3 Saproling at you, Lynch. Yep, just 1 3/3. That is it for my turn.
Alrighty, untap, upkeep.
On your upkeep, I'll make a Saproling. And these ones is the summoning sick pile. This is the good to go pile.
Draw. I'm going to get this. I'm gonna play Volcanic Island. You know what? Everybody draw a card.
Okay.
1?
One card and then you discard a card.
Okay, draw.
Draw. Oh shit.
This is up to 7.
I'm gonna have a hot discard here, boys.
Yeah?
I'm gonna discard.
Give me a second. Actually, trigger Island gets pulled from the top from Ian Malcolm, but nobody can play it, so.
I'm gonna discard Dam.
Oh wait, sorry. I had discarding a mountain for myself.
I'm gonna discard Orin Reef Basswood.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard Phyrexian Altar.
This must be some big brain plays.
It really
that's
is.
about
No,
to
trust me,
happen.
it wasn't what I wanted to do. And then the card I just threw was kind of hot, so.
All right.
The comments are like, what is Ray doing?
What the fuck? This guy never's gonna win. You're right, shut up.
1, 2, 3, play Cephalopod Looter. Cephalopod Looter is a Cephalopod 2/1. I can tap it, target player draws a card, then discards a card from his or her hand.
It's a targeted friendship.
This one's a target one now.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap Kelsian to deal 1 damage to your untapped Forest Dryad.
Copy. Dies.
And then I will move up to 5 experience counters. I'll move into my turn, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a mountain as my land for turn
On your upkeep, I make a Saproling.
to move to the combat.
You're in combat.
All right, I'm gonna swing this Grateful Apparition at you, Ray, and then I'm going to swing Kelsian at you, Lynch, for 7 commander.
I have no blocks. Take 7.
I have no response as well. I'll take the 1. It just makes your guy bigger, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on combat damage, my Grateful Apparition will trigger. I will proliferate my experience counters up to 6. I will tap 4 for a Calemny, Disciple of Erois. Double strike vigilance. Whenever I cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater, I get an experience counter. Calemny, Disciple of Erois gets +1/+1 for each experience counter I have. And that's everything. With that, I pass the turn.
Pass turn. Okay, untap. Upkeep.
On your upkeep, I make a Saproling.
Draw for turn.
That's a lot of big boys.
Tap 3. Cast Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. He enters with 4/+1 counters on it. Whenever another green creature enters a battlefield under your control, put a +1 counter on Yorvo. Then if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo's power, put a +1 counter on Yorvo. I will tap 6. I will then cast my commander,
Okay.
which is also happens to be a green creature.
Okay.
So that will then trigger.
I don't think it touches Doric.
When she enters the battlefield, I get a forest.
Anything after the forest.
No, pass.
Okay. On tap, upkeep. I will have, this one has Summoning Sickness. Now I'm at 7 of these. I will draw for turn. I will play a land. I get also on upkeep, I get a thing on it, a spore counter. I'll pay 2. And I will cast Spore Crown Thallid. Each of the creature I control that's a fungus or sapling gets a +1/+1. So the global effect on these goes up by 1. So all my saplings are faux. This also applies to Slimefoot. He gets +1/+1. Then I'll move to combat. This one cannot swing, these ones can. I will swing, do you have a 9/9 and an 8/8?
Yes. And the 9/9 is double strike.
I will swing the Sapling Kitchen Sink your way. These are 7 4/4s.
All 7.
And then I'll declare the rest of the attackers. So those are going
Makes
towards
sense. You are dominating right now.
Yeah, and you kept killing my fucking sap. And then I will swing, no, just the 3/4 coming your way.
My way?
Yeah.
To blocks, I will block 2 of your Saproling tokens and take 5 4 4s.
Okay.
20.
Declare your blocks as well. This all happens at once.
I declare no blocks.
Can't do anything but take.
Okay, so on blockers declared before combat damage, the saplings that are getting blocked to 2, I will sacrifice them to Elvish Farmer, gaining me 4 life. So 2 of them die from blocks, I'll gain 4 life. 4, that's 2 Slimefoot triggers. So each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. And combat damage to the 20.
Yeah, so combat damage 5 go unblocked, so
Yeah.
I will take 20, going down to 6.
I feel balanced and
You
fair.
did good, Ray.
Yes, you did.
Tell me I did good in the
I'd like to
comments.
argue.
You're a good dog.
Words of affirmation are my love language, and I need some love. I will then move to main phase 2. I'll pay 4, and then I'll cast Parallel Lives.
Wow.
Ooh.
If an effect would put 1 or more tokens on the battlefield under my control, it puts twice that many tokens instead.
That's extremely scary.
Resolve?
It resolves.
Resolve. Resolve. Cool. I will move to my end step. And
Okay,
pass.
when you move to your end step, I'm giving you this opportunity. Pick something that has 3 power.
What's your tender shoot?
2/2.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's
Oh,
that
don't
3?
be sorry.
Prismari Command. So it's an instant, 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 red. I choose 2. Prismari Command deals 2 damage to any target.
Okay, that one.
It's gonna be that one.
Okay.
And then, Lynch, how much of a problem are you gonna be for me?
For you, I don't need to be a problem for you.
Okay, so we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be really exciting.
I would take that.
Well, he has no cards in hand.
Yeah, so I'll just pick him up and bring it back.
And then
like
he
no two.
then exiles the top card of his library.
Yeah.
All right, I see.
I have a response.
Okay.
Yes.
I will pay 1 green from Exotic Orchard. And then I will cast Veil of Summer. Draw a card if opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. You have spells I control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents I control gain hexproof from blue and black from end of turn. So my permanents gain hexproof from blue,
And also you have hexproof.
and I have hexproof. So resolves?
Resolves.
Resolves?
Yeah, it resolves for me.
Okay, so
It goes in my graveyard.
I just don't remember what the card does because my brain is small. So I'll draw a card
Yes.
because you played a blue spell.
Yes.
I draw a card. This is this now.
Now you exile.
This one exiles?
That one exiles.
Okay, okay. So I'll exile this. So it's a command tower.
Exile it.
It hard exiles because you can't pick it.
Yep.
That goes there. The second part is the draw 2 cards, lose 2 cards, but I gain hexproof, and that'll be end step.
Okay, I tried.
You did, that was good.
Thanks for the card, dog.
All right, untap, upkeep.
On your
draw.
upkeep, I'll make 2 saplings now.
I tried. I literally did try. That gives me to 8 counters there.
Does it have trample? Or just big?
No, it's just big.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Playing Kodama of the East Tree.
Okay.
Okay, so Kodama of the East Tree, it's a 6/6 spirit. Reach, whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent with equal or less converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield. I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Okay, and then on your end step, I'm going to tap Kelsian to deal 1 damage to your Forest Dryad. And then I'm gonna try to help the table out, maybe garner some goodwill. Tap a white, taking 1. That hurts. And I'm gonna play Tear, destroy target enchantment targeting parallel lives.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
Give response. I don't. I don't. That's a hot one. Yep. Resolves for me.
That's hot.
That's hot. I mean, I respect the hot card.
And
Can we
then,
get a D20 for him, please?
yeah. All right, take up to 7 experience counters, and then I will move to my turn, untap,
On your upkeep, I will make 1 sapling.
upkeep, draw, tap a red, white, and black Mardu to cast a Painful Truths. Oh, wow, this is really gonna hurt if I don't draw what I need. Draw X cards and lose X, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast Painful Truths. So I'm gonna,
3.
yep, lose 3. I'm really digging.
I have a response to that cast.
Okay.
So that cast on the stack. In response, I will sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saplings. This will trigger the Elvish Farmer. I'll gain 10 life. This will trigger, so I sacrificed 5 saplings. I'll deal 5 damage to everyone, and I'll gain 5 life.
On the stack, you die. You sacrifice to this ability.
Yep, getting
Which
2
gained
life.
you life, but then this also saw them die.
Yep.
And did the damage.
Yep.
'Cause that's what this does.
Yep.
Slime footy.
Slime
Being slimy.
foot.
So this, you lose 5 life.
And with this on the stack, I will tap Kelsian to deal 1 damage to your Tender Shoot Dryad,
Okay.
which won't kill it, but it's a spite 1 damage.
feels good?
Yeah, it
Okay.
feels a little bit good. Do
Let's do
something
and I
on the
lose
way
5.
out.
And then I gain 5 life for Slimefoots, which I have not gained the life for.
Go
I've
ahead.
only gained the life for the Farmer.
but I died doing what I love, which is almost drawing magic cards.
And no one used one of your spells, right? You just have
Nope,
my
I have your spell.
Yep, and I used your spell as well.
and used my spell. Okay,
Thanks,
cool.
man.
We weren't able to really use your deck.
Yeah.
We hated it though.
Yeah,
I did hate it.
people tend to hate it.
Because,
Yeah.
because even if I didn't do that, like that's a hot 20-something that's coming my way
Dude,
for
that
sure.
was speaking of the guy who actually sent the hot 20 something.
Yeah.
That was
It
the
got a
old me.
little spicy.
That was the old me.
That was the old.
So I'm out of summoning sick sapling.
That was your turn.
That was my
That's
turn.
sorcery.
Yep.
So my turn. Untap. Upkeep.
I'll make a sapling.
Draw for turn.
Now, Lynch, let me talk to you for a second here. We gotta talk.
Yeah, what's up?
You got something to deal with this?
His 10
Defense.
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 I love your enthusiasm.
What will you do?
What will you do, donkey?
Do you want a card?
Horrible accent.
Yeah, let's see if we can do something with that.
Will you not swing at me?
So we have like a one turn truce.
Yes.
If I don't swing at you, if I do put efforts.
Yes.
Over here.
I'm not gonna swing at you.
We'll call him Raymond.
Yeah. You will have to exile a card, though.
I had
You have to-
100 cards at one point, so I'll be okay.
You have to
with that.
discard one card after I make you let you draw a card, and then you have to exile another.
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna tap Cephalid Looter, and target player draws a card and discards a card from his or her hand.
So I draw a card.
Draw a card.
But then a trigger.
Trigger.
Exile.
What is it?
Forest.
What I wanted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And then discard a card.
I just don't think this god is gonna make it. God of kinship.
We don't need the god.
We're not-
We have kinship.
The kinship is all over. We're fucking off and finding out.
This is our god now.
Yeah. What's a god
to
to a bunch of
Slimefoot.
saprolings?
Right?
I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna equip Staff of Titania to my commander.
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
11.
What's an 11-11? This thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 5, 6. Take 2 life.
I'm sorry, what?
Nissa, Ascended Animist.
Oh.
She's completed. That's
that
why I got to use 2 Phyrexian mana of my life versus paying 1. So I paid 6 and then 2 Phyrexian life. She has a bunch of abilities, but I think the most important one, because she comes in with 7 loyalty, is for me to just alter. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 for each forest you control and gain trample.
Oh.
I have 8. I'm gonna alter. So
Okay.
we have a ceasefire for a little bit.
Awesome.
Until end of turn.
Okay.
All my creatures get +1/+1 for each forest and gain trample. So I'll just separate what's not a forest, just that one. So each of them are +8. I'm going to swing everything, she's got vigilance, at you on the attack trigger. I do make a forest dryad, which will then buff.
Yikes.
That's exactly what he needed.
Yeah, it
So-
really is.
14, 14, 21, 21, swinging, she does vigilance at Ray.
Math is for blockers. I'm going to declare blocks. Block with everything at your commander, declaring no blocks on your vote. This will die. On death trigger here, each opponent loses a life, and I gain a life. These will all die as well, just to survive. Nope.
These are now normal.
These are just 1/1s, exactly. I will not declare any blocks here, so I'll take 14.
11. There you go.
So the Nissa buff goes away,
Yes.
because it's the end of turn.
That was a big value right there, dude. That was
Yeah.
pretty good. That was a
I thought Ray had it in the bag. Now it's
I told you,
a lot
it was
closer.
a fragile board state.
It was Magic is constantly full of fragile board
Yeah,
states.
that's
We
what
get
they're like-
huge, and then someone stomps in the tin can. And we're like,
yeah, that's exactly. They're like, look at this board. So I was like, it's not gonna.
pass the turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep. I get no sapperling anymore. I'll draw for turn. Play a Woodland Chasm and a play tapped. I will tap 3 to play Greener Pastures. It says during each player's upkeep, that player controls more lands than any other. The player puts a sapperling token in play under his or her control. The sapperling is a 1/1. If you have more lands than anyone, you get a 1/1 sapperling on your upkeep. Right now, I have 9.
I think I have 10.
Oh, yeah, you would get one.
On my upkeep?
Yeah, you get a sapperling. And then I will pay 4, make a sapperling token with summoning sickness. I'm hellbent and fucking scared. This is 1 summoning 6 sapperling. This is an ugly, ugly looking little baby alien sapperling.
That's your baby alien.
True.
You better love it.
I will. Okay, sorry. I love this one. This one, she's a cutie. I will swing both things your way.
Okay, so as you enter combat,
Okay.
I'm going to remove 8 counters. This is an 8/8 now.
5, 6, 7.
The 8/8 is going to block Slimefoot. and the rest are gonna get blocked by, so Ian Malcolm's gonna block one, Laura Broker's gonna block one, Kodama's gonna block one. Yours are gonna die, I'm gonna let one go through.
Does he see the saplings die?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
Sir Conrad sees death trigger.
that's what I wanted to make sure happened.
3 life is lost?
3 life to each of you, and I gain 3 life.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
3, and that was my last hoorah. When sapling lives, he dies.
At your end step, we're all gonna draw a card and discard a card.
Draw.
Draw, trigger your Malcolm, I'll exile. It is Blasting Station.
Ooh,
And then I'll discard my 1 card that I got.
discarding a Fabled Passage.
I'll discard it via Nature's Herald. Too late, baby. Too late.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I need to put another counter here.
Your life gain is, whew.
If it wasn't for commander damage, I'd feel a lot better, but
Oh, good thing I did a little Voltron-y action with
yeah,
my
you can
Doric.
What sound does that make? Just an owl?
Yeah, it's
No
an
bear?
owl bear. I don't know. I think the owl bear. I think it still does the owl, but then it snores like a bear.
Oh, it's a daytime, nighttime thing.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
it
Okay,
changes.
Got it.
So I'm going to go ahead and tap 3. And I'm gonna go ahead and play your little friend, Jaheira, Kodama trigger. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under my control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card from or with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield. Fevered Visions. 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 red. At the beginning of each player's end step, that player draws a card. If that player is your opponent and has 4 or more cards in hand, Fevered Visions deals 2 damage to him or her.
That's gonna hit me.
Every end step. And go to my end step. Any responses?
Nope.
Awesome. I'm gonna draw a card. This is gonna be my second card for a turn, and I'm going to exile Island. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky.
So I just get to untap. Hey, hold on.
What's up?
You would lose 1 more life. I'm sorry. The CTB'd. This would go to 6. Still a green creature, but it's smaller than this, so it wouldn't have gotten 2. It would have only
You're
gotten
right,
1.
exactly.
I will untap and draw for turn.
Do you control my lands and everyone? No, right?
Yes, he
do.
does.
You do. Then you get a sapling token. Tokens, there you go.
What happened to your cool ones?
They're
use that.
here.
Yeah.
I'll play a forest.
Now, before you do anything crazy,
This I'm gonna save for transforming my baby.
sapling ETBs, he gets a counter now.
It's green.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
This goes to 7. That's
Ceasefire is over.
Bang, bang time.
It is over. I can kill him.
Absolutely. Because I know you can, you should kill him.
You have an 8.
I have an 8/8. Yes, sir.
You do low-key have a lot of
Yeah,
power
are we not
on
gonna
board
talk
here.
about the board, brother?
So I'll tap for 8. I'll cast Kamal, Heart of Krosa.
There it is.
Legendary human druid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control get +3/+3 and game trample till end of turn. I don't need to worry the other ability right now because it's not gonna matter at this time.
Okay.
We'll see. Another green creature came in, but the power isn't bigger, so he's only gonna get the 1 to go to 8.
Okay.
Go to combat. These are my current available. You have just a 1/1 available?
I have just one 1/1 token.
kill him.
No need to get crazy.
11/11.
Yep.
Correct.
And this is a 4/4.
Correct. With trample. Both of those have trample.
Yeah.
And this has trample itself.
You're pretty disarmed right now.
Yeah, I am.
Ray,
Yeah,
don't call me
nothing.
Raymond.
It was one time.
I know the one time. Running joke that I think is hilarious. Your board stage is pretty out of control.
Yeah.
You have been disarmed.
I have nothing.
I'll swing with everything. I have to wait to swing first.
Oh,
because
yes,
attacks.
yes.
Then I pay the 2 to flip her, create another forest dryad that comes into play. These 2 tap though. This will get another counter because it sees another green creature enter the battlefield.
Yep.
But that's a 14/14. Aetherize. Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. There's your headache gone.
I liked the headache. I thought
It was a good headache to
The
have.
headache was really good until
response.
that happened. Oh, okay. That resolves.
So the forest
This-
dryad goes away.
That was clutch.
I got 2 blockers.
That's a fat blogger, though.
Doric, the Doric goes to your hand. Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow. Wow.
You wanna know the funny thing is?
Huh.
I drew that off of Fever Dreams.
Passage.
End step, draw a card.
And then I exile a card.
Then you exile a card, then you lose 2 life because you have more than 4 cards. There you go.
Upkeep. Do the thing. This game's getting towards the end. I'll draw a card. I do not control more lands than any other player. I do not get a greener passage trigger.
That was sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Never trust the blue players.
Never
I'm
tried
sorry.
Group hugging themselves.
Yeah.
I group hugged.
He did.
I group hugged.
You helped me get lands. Are you gonna cast for 6?
This one?
This one.
No, I'm saying you can cast my own card. I don't know what's in your hand, but it doesn't sound like you got something excited.
I'm a
Rebuild.
6. Yeah, nope. I will play Sargon Goreclaw. Trample other creatures I control. Trample. Another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control. Pull it a +1/+1 counter on it. It gains haste until end of turn. Then I will pay 4. And I will play Pitiless Plunderer. Whenever another creature I control dies, create a colorless treasure token, makes a treasure token. A non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control. I get a +1/+1 counter on it, but think it gains haste until end of turn. I will then move to combat. Oh, go ahead, you say.
At your end step.
End step, I will draw an extra card for Fever Visions. I'll draw my card for Fever Visions. Then I will exile this card to the trigger. It's Zulaport Cutthroat.
Ooh.
And then I will lose 2 life.
Before you go past your there, so at the beginning of your end step, so when you did that, we're each gonna draw another card.
Cool.
Everyone or just everyone?
Everybody.
I'll draw a card,
Drew.
and then I'll discard a Swamp.
I'm gonna go ahead and discard a Dream Fracture.
I'll discard Conjurer's Closet.
Okay. Now, Lynch, also draw another card and discard another card.
It's draw and discard?
Yep.
And then you exile.
Then I exile. So I'll draw this, exile,
Put it
Thrawn, Breaker of Silence.
I'm gonna go ahead and untap.
I have the discard. I'll discard Allosaur Shipper.
There's the dinosaur, by the way. Finally, we found dinosaurs on this tour.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep. I'm gonna go ahead and draw.
You have 2 cards?
I have 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna go ahead and the Seeds. It's gonna go right there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tap 3, 4, 5 for Thrawn, Breaker of Silence. Legendary creature, Troll Shaman 5/5. The spell can't be countered. Trample. Thrawn, Breaker of Silence can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents control or abilities from non-green sources your opponents control. Fortunately, I don't have another permanent. And then I'm going to go to the beginning of my end step, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And then I'm also going to have to exile. Okay, crap. Lost and the Damned.
Cool.
That's gonna go ahead and go there. I have only 3 cards in hand, so I will then pass the turn.
Do I have the most lands? 9, 10.
By a lot. You get a
I'll
Severling.
get another Saproling. And then I draw for turn. No other weird
Correct.
stuff.
Yes.
2 untapped blue
Two
mana.
untapped blue. Yeah.
Menacingly.
I'll tap 3, and I will move to equip Staff of Titania to Kamal, Heart of Krosa. Responses?
Nope.
Nothing.
Okay. Tap 5. Cast Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. Legendary Elemental. Ashaya's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Non-token creatures you control are forests in addition to their other types.
Oh.
So now these are both forests.
No, I'm gonna have to do it to that one. Counterspell.
Okay.
That is the one I will have to counter.
Yeah, that was gonna be scary.
Dude, all my toes are sweating right now.
Prevent, I should have probably done this first, but maybe you would have countered this. Dosin of the Falling Leaf. Players can play spells only during their turns.
Okay.
How much blocking power do you have currently?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
11.
That's 11, 14,
22.
22, 27.
27 blocking power.
27 blocking power.
What can we do here?
Dude, as soon as I don't know.
The problem is if I just kill Ray, don't call me Raymond, then I just hand the game to you.
Understood. No, I completely
So I think what I need
understand
to try to do, make you sack most of your board.
that. Okay.
So we'll go to combat. I will declare both of these will attack you. 4/4 with trample.
Okay.
Which is 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 19. Yep. So I'm assuming a 19, 19 trample and a 4/4 trample.
4/4 is gonna get blocked by Kodama. And then I'm gonna block,
So Kodama is blocked by a 4/4.
correct. These 2 will block the biggie.
So 11. 13, sorry.
Yeah, I'll take 6.
And these die.
These die. This goes back to my graveyard.
I'll keep
This-
that.
Yeah, okay.
He's about to be an 8.
This dies. No trigger
This is
happens.
still
from Saproling.
mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
All right, pass.
At your end step,
On your end step, Fever Visions.
draw a card.
Draw and I lose 2 life.
Draw,
And then you exile.
Land.
Okay. And now you
Okay.
lose 2 life.
And now I lose 2 life.
Yes.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep, I don't have more lands. I'll draw. I'll play Swamp. I'll tap 1 Swamp for Ravenous Squirrel. It's a 1/1. Whenever I sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Ravenous Squirrel. I can pay a colorless, a green, and a black, sacrifice an artifact or creature, and I gain 1 life and draw a card, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. This is my 3. I will sacrifice a Saproling When this dies, I make a treasure token because of Pitiless Plunderer. 1 treasure token. This dies, I gain 1 life and draw a card.
Exile your top card, please. Your second card.
Dig up. You may have it.
Is that the cleave?
Yeah. I'll use the treasure, and then I'll use these 2, and I'll play Scion of the Wild. It's equal, top power and toughness equals the number of creatures I control. This gets a +1/+1 counter for me sacrificing something. Power and toughness equals the number of creatures I control, which is 5. Another non-token creature entered the battlefield in my control, so I'll put a +1/+1 counter on it.
+1 and F5 static.
Yep. Following under the same thinking as you, Lynch, I think we should try to at least whittle down the board here. And they all have trample. I will then move to combat. I will swing, throw everything at you, brother.
Okay.
So I will swing everything your way.
Does that have haste?
It gains haste till end of turn.
Yeah.
Are you not reading it? I thought you were swinging
Read
with
the
the big
card.
guy.
It's not my card.
I know, that's why I'm telling you, it gains haste. I thought when you said you were swinging, I thought you were swinging with that.
Oh yeah, well then I am. Fuck yeah. All right, I'll swing with these things then. It gains haste because I got a +1/+1 counter.
Okay, that's fine. Everything has trample, right?
Yes.
Yes. Due to the Surak and Goric Claw.
Read that part. Trample.
Okay, Kodama's gonna block that. He's a 6/5, I'm a 6/6.
Yeah, they kill each other. Trade.
So Surak, Viera, and I'll take 7.
This dies.
No, this stays.
Or sorry, that stays. This dies.
Yes. That goes to him. This dies as well.
Yep.
Goes to
that
me.
dies.
Too bad I don't have.
And I
grave triggers.
take 7.
And this triggered from this dying, so I gain a treasure token.
So I take 7, so I'm down to 6. All right, anything else?
I'll pay 4 to this. I'll sacrifice a Saproling. Creature died, I'll make a treasure token. Sacrificing my Saproling to this, I'll put a +1/+1 counter on it, and I'll gain 1 life and draw 1 card. Draw. Then I will pass the turn.
Beginning of end step, draw a card.
Yeah, I draw it.
Whoever it is has to kill both people at once.
Yeah,
the problem.
Yep.
Now I'm going to let us all draw a card and discard a card.
Is this on my end step?
This is still during your end step.
Okay.
So I don't exile.
You don't exile yet.
Okay, draw.
I'll draw and discard Pendelhaven.
Cascade
I will
Plus.
discard. I'll discard Yorbo.
Okay. Draw another card and discard a card. But you then exile after you draw.
So I draw, and then I exile this. Savala.
Ooh.
It's a good card.
Ooh, that is an awesome card.
I'll discard Reki, the History of Kamigawa.
Okay.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. No upkeep triggers other than your thing going on. I will be drawing a card.
Yeah.
Tap 4 to play Dig Up for its cleave cost. Cleave, I can tap 1 colorless, 2 black, 1 green, but I can use mana in any way. You may cast a spell for its cleave cost. If you do, remove the words in square brackets. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. But with the cleave, it says search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle.
Okay, so you're just getting any card.
I would have liked to have that card.
A singular card, okay. I think I got it. How many creatures can you block with?
1, 2, 3.
All right, I'm gonna tap 3, play Guff Rewrites History. For each player, choose target non-enchantment, non-land permanent that player controls. Those permanents owners shuffle them into their library. Each player who controlled one of those permanents exiles a card from the top of the library until they exile a non-land card, then puts the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Each player may cast the non-land card they exiled without paying its mana cost.
Each of us are shuffling a card that you're telling us to shuffle? Okay.
Your artifact.
Ooh. Yeah.
Good call.
That's probably the right move.
Okay.
Your biggie.
So I shuffle and then...
And then I have to pick one that I own. Yeah, it's like a major chaos warp. I'm gonna do Thought Vessel for me.
Time to play some roulette.
Fuck yeah, dude. Here we go, baby.
Who feels lucky?
Come on, Ray. What can we do?
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm back in this. I've been like in it. I've been out of it. I've been in it. I thought he was gonna kill me before Matt died.
All
The
right,
good
I'm
old
making
in
the
out, in
decision.
out.
Dude,
Are we Clockwork Orange?
So pretty much now, each player who controlled one of those permanents exiles a card from their top library until they exile a non-land card. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go first.
Okay.
Mountain. Emberwild Captain.
What does that say?
ETBs become the monarch. Whenever an opponent attacks you while you're the monarch, Emberwild Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand.
Ooh. So remember that. It's your turn.
Oh my god.
Forest.
1, 2, 3, go.
This is Resurgence. When land enters a battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color. If this was the second time this ability is resolved this turn, reveal a card from the top of your library and to reveal elf or elemental card, put that card into your hand, the rest of the bottom of the library. So I just get a 3/3.
Yep.
Such a weak. Did they go? Does this one go the bottom or the
Bottom.
Bottom.
Okay.
Oh my god, please. Verdant Forest. At the beginning of each upkeep, make a green Saproling token. And it's a 7/7.
That's not bad. Holy crap. I am now the Monarch.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Remove the counters from Ominous Seas. Here's my little octopus friend again. Kraken friend, either way. He has a smile. I'm gonna go to the beginning of my end step. So I will draw from Fevered Visions. I don't get pinged for it. You guys still do.
Okay. Does the Malcom trigger happen already?
And then I exile this, which is going to be a Thought Vessel. Then I draw an additional card.
He's the Monarch.
Because I am the Monarch.
Do I do anything because I have lands?
Oh, you make a
That's
sapling
gone?
token. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
I
it's
do.
still there.
Something sick though. Untap, and then I just draw for turn.
On your upkeep, I get a sapling token.
Okay.
See, everybody's back in the game now. I'm group hug.
No trample, just vibes.
I need to know your total toughness. So 16?
18. You don't have Doric out, so you're not. So you can't threaten him. You can't be like, I'm gonna threaten you with Doric. He can kill us both. Look at how much toughness he has on board. Look at how much power he has. He has a 7/7, a 3/3, a 1/1, and also he has Pitless Plunder with 2 treasures.
I'll tap the lair of the Hydra. I will cast a Sylvan Safekeeper. I gotta pay 1 just to get rid of another card in my hand,
Yep.
and I'll green sun for 0.
Okay.
Let me just see if I have a Dryad, because it will
Matter.
I can't remember if I put the Dryad in here. If not, it's a fail to find, but at least I get the card out of my hand. So, fail to find, I'm gonna tap 8.
I like that.
I'm excited, and I'm gonna cast Craterhoof Behemoth.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Give me a second. I'm gonna actually try to do something for us.
Are we all gonna draw and see what we get?
Remember,
gonna-
you can play spells.
I'm not playing. Oh shit!
You can't play spells. You can make me draw though.
Even if we draw something, we can't play it. So
Craterhoof on the stack.
no, I passed priority.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, Craterhoof hits.
Oh shit!
Craterhoof is eligible attacker. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All my creatures get +9/+9.
They get +12/+12.
I'll go to combat. They'll get +3/+3 and trample 2 times over.
Okay.
I think all I had to do is send,
Right?
well, to be safe,
These
three
three.
at you,
And everything else my way.
and then everything else at Ray. Don't call me Raymond.
Okay, so assuming I blocked the biggest ones, right? So this blocks here.
It doesn't really matter if it's trampled, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
So this is alone is 17. Okay, so 10 gets through here.
Yep.
So we'll just take it down 10.
Yep.
Just 13, 13.
Yep.
And I'm gonna block 3, so 10 gets through again.
Okay.
So he's down to 11.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure I did. I'm just being smart. This is also 13.
Correct.
So I take 12.
Because you're separately.
Yep.
Okay.
See that?
Those 3 are coming my way.
Right. So this is the 17, 17 again.
Actually, trigger. How many cards do you have in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So take 4.
Before you
And
at home.
For the fun. Everybody draw a card and discard a card. Oh my god.
Twice?
Once.
I draw twice and I'll discard twice.
I'll just discard what I tutored for at one point, which was the Viper Fang.
Yeah, the smart play earlier.
Smart play earlier that I just never felt the right time for.
And I'm dead.
Oh, what?
You crater.
Dude, I did not think that Crater Hoof. Dude, when I top decked into that Crater Hoof, or you made me draw it from something.
Oh my.
But then I kept my brain was breaking on all the math. I was like, shit, he has so much over there. Am I able to get through? Am I able to? And then I was worried if I just swung everything at him, I didn't have any of you. And then when I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think I do have enough. math.
Golly. Well, I just saw what he just drew, which made me sad. It's propaganda.
Oh my God.
This would have been funnier though.
That's whenever you draw a card, each opponent.
Forced fruition. So whenever you cast a spell, you draw 7 cards.
But you still get to see how it's still legendary tribal. Legendary.
Yeah.
It's still
No.
legendary matters.
I played your legendary card.
He also played. You both played my legendary.
That looks sick, dude.
Yeah.
It's great.
Did you give them back to me?
Yes, I have. Honestly, I'm happy how this deck turned out. I mean, this is kind of like, I've been goldfishing this deck, so...
Dude, you did a lot of things. You made me really wish I'd played Dawson way earlier, so you couldn't have bounced all my stuff.
Dosan?
Oh my gosh, that Aetherize was just...
Oh,
That was a high
and then I was
fantasy
really
play.
killing myself that I didn't play Dosan. I was like, ah, and then I thought I was gonna be punished for it many times. I thought you were gonna kill me.
I was trying to.
Hey, I was just here group hugging.
Yeah.
I was giving everybody what they wanted.
Me too.
No, you weren't. All you know is that Ian Malcolm is all about chaos.
It was honestly so much fun. I love seeing everyone's decks do what they wanted to do. Big stompy things. You killed me with your saprolings. We played some chaos with your deck.
Yes.
I got to tap my guy and kill some stuff, so it was a lot of fun.
You did exactly what your deck was supposed to
I
do.
did.
Yep.
Got a little too scary, a little too fast, and I paid for it.
Yeah, the
Oh, it was
9/9
fun.
and the 8/8.
Yeah.
But to be honest, you did work with a 1/1 and a 2-drop and a 3-drop. That's how much work he was doing.
You know what's crazy though? Like, there was a world where if I didn't attack him earlier, he would have let me kill one of you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Absolutely, because he was only doing the exile if I came for him.
Absolutely, I was
find
wanting
out.
you to swing over there.
I was kind of like at that moment, I was like, man, I don't want to. Sometimes I just don't want to feel the pressure of being like under the thumb of. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna bait it out. If you've got it, give it to me. And that's why you saw I didn't really react like that shot. I was like, fuck, I saw that. I thought it was gonna be the swords though. I was glad when you ran me.
I did.
Of all the other stuff that my deck does.
Yep.
I feel like you got an assist this game.
I feel good.
You know, I'll say
I
this.
feel good.
I feel
locked it up,
originally,
and then
originally
just
I feel
dunked
like we were assisting because we originally were going after you. But then when the tides turned and we agreed our ceasefire was over, because then we saw that we were getting into kingmakery territory with the standoffs. Then we went back to chaotic magic.
Yeah.
But then without what you did, I couldn't have swung.
I got to kill someone. Well, he was about to kill me, bro. I didn't have nothing. Like
I
eventually,
think what we said earlier was like where we got to once he was gone. Is each one of us had to kill 2 people once.
yeah, there's no way.
Because if you killed one person, you were leaving yourself open to get annihilated.
Yeah,
because we all kept being threats.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for being on this show.
Thank you.
Good games. Good games.
There we go.
Good games.
How's it
Hey
feel,
guys, you feel good? Dude, you got an assist.
I lobbed it up.
Yeah, you're
dunked it.
Mr.
You dunked it.
Assister.
Chris Paul.
He's like Magic
old and
Johnson,
short.
John Stockton. John Stockton's too short. He's short and he had great assists. John Stockton.
I'm John Stockton.
Okay, there you go.
The
You're
John
Karl Malone?
Stockton.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be Karl Malone, the mailman.
Mailman.
Every other Friday, check out I Hate Your Deck here. And hey, if you want to be on the show, look, I have 3 amazing patrons on the show. You have a chance to be on the show too. Plus, if you join the Patreon, you can talk to me in the Discord. We can hang out. Plus, I have a lot of patrons from all around the world that you can play with too. So if you want our deck list, if you want a chance to hang out with us in the Discord, join our Patreon and support so we can keep giving you spicy content so you can keep seeing awesome tech from amazing people. So more salt and spice later. Peace. If you really want to support I Hate Your Deck, there's a lot of ways to help support us. Number one way is through Patreon. Patreon is a great place where you get to join our community. We have a Discord where we play a lot of Magic with our friends, and there's such a community of people from around the world in our Discord. So if you want access to our deck list, do you want to play Magic with a lot of people from all over the world and interact or help brew your decks, the I Hate Your Deck Discord through Patreon will help you get all that done. Hey, if you've been liking I Hate Your Deck, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications when we have new episodes coming out. And we also have bonus episodes. If you want to see those bonus episodes that were too hot for YouTube, join our Patreon to check that out. I Hate Your Deck would like to thank our sponsor, No Pulp Media. It's where we're shooting right now, and it's where a lot of people come to record music or do podcasts. So if you're looking to do that, check out No Pulp Media here in Long Beach. Hey, it's time for the random Patreon shoutouts. I thank Louis Sunsuri, Tim Hoover, and Dan. Thanks, guys. If you want a shout out, you need to be a Tier 4 or Tier 5 patron where we give shout outs. Now, we love all of our patrons, but it's just one of the perks of being a Tier 4 or Tier 5 patron. Without you patrons, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be able to keep making content. So thank you so much for helping us make this show a reality, and we're really excited to keep bringing you great content for the years to come. I can't wait to be able to bring my son on the channel once he gets old enough, let me tell you.
I Hate Your Deck. Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out and slinging spells. Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out and slinging spells. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. Hate Your Deck. Join the I Hate Your Deck Patreon exclusive Discord to get the various benefits and be able to play Commander daily with people from around the world in our global community. I Hate Your Deck.